You're unmuted.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. It's been a while. Well, at least for this game. It's been a long while since we last played this game.
Yeah, and that's my fault. My bad.
Don't have to beat yourself up for it, Jamie. We haven't touched Dragon Warrior monsters for like 2 months, and we're finally back with some more. We're finally going back to our childhood, and we're going to see how this plays out. Because the last time we played... Oh, right. We were going to do the optional dungeon of getting the Mad Knight. And this portal was... that was a little graphical error. Right, God, man. I know that we were doing a couple breeding options. And... I know, I'm pretty sure we can do this dungeon without, like, anything problematic going on, so I'll just go into it. I think we can do this dungeon because all the monsters in here shouldn't be too strong. Like, you know, Jamie... Since Will and I have been playing a lot of Dark Prince, Will and I are still funny enough using the Dragon Warrior monsters names rather than the actual official new names.
That happens.
Cause like I forget what the Mad Knight is called in that game. I know he's not Mad Knight. It's just like, oh, cool. He's Mad Knight, and he's like some kind of armored beast or something.
Living armor?
Possibly like that. What a small floor. It's also getting decently hard for our levels wise outside of Will accidentally quote-unquote over grinding. Unfortunately with this one, mini metal, it's not like mini metals where in the new game we can guarantee finding them. This one's still all RNG based. You've tried a little bit of Dark Prince, right, Jamie?
Yes, unless it's a game the kids like, they do not like me playing games.
I assume that they don't like you playing Dragon Quest monsters, right?
No, they like Super Mario RPG, they like Pokemon. But Anthony has to be the one in control, so that could be a little... It is really hard not to backseat game when he's playing.
Yeah, I bet. Risk it for the biscuit. Ooh! 2 pretty good monsters, except I don't have a sirloin.
Can you...
We can't poach.
Nope. Swiper, no swiping.
And the metal slime took itself out. That's funny. Well, how far are you in Dark Prince, Jamie?
Not far at all.
I mean, I bet, but where exactly would it be?
Just after the first tournament where you meet the poor elf girl.
Oh, your girlfriend. She's gonna be my lovely wife. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Yeah, that's like early on in the game, so yeah, you're really not that far.
Nope. If it's not a game the kids like to play, I can't play it at the moment. It's been a little frustrating.
Why can't you just play the games you want? Even if it's good for the kids. Do they just yell at you?
Yeah, they get bored and they start trying to yank it out of my hands, and that's pretty much why I do not play the Dragon Quest DS games, or especially around them.
Mm-hmm. If only they weren't that expensive. Like, if it weren't a very expensive games, like, and they were like pretty cheap, I would just be like giving it to you and Chris.
Yeah, it's hard to find. And...
It sucks.
Oh, I don't.
What?
I actually don't play my DS around them that much. It's a limited edition Legend of Zelda one.
Ooh, yeah, no, that stuff goes for a pretty penny nowadays.
It's still in really, really good shape.
Yeah, especially that. Hi, Skull. Welcome to the return of this adventure. Also, I'm glad that you got your Switch fixed.
Oh, good! That's awesome.
It's not like a physical problem. It was like a software problem, because she had like the issue, which I thought I found my reasoning, but she had the issue of like her Switch, her primary and only Switch. All right. Kept trying to verify every single one of her games, even though she owns the games on her, like, on her primary Switch, and they should not be checking all the time. Like,
No.
because like because it has to keep checking, it's like she can't play it off the internet, because like it will prevent her from doing that. Maybe. I think it was just a slight error. It just could be like Nintendo Online potentially. But she just unregistered it and re-registered it. Mine is like, I thought my OLED was the primary, but I guess I turned it off at some point because I was trying to play Pokemon Sparkling Pearl. Is it Sparkling Pearl?
Shining Diamond, Brilliant Pearls.
I thought it was Brilliant Diamond. Ooh, old lady. Ooh.
I thought it's an old man because of the beard.
Is that an old man? I always thought that was an old lady sprite.
Now you have my attention.
I need them to turn around. Oh, I could see the beard. Oh, I always thought that was like an old lady, because like when you face down, it looks like she has like a really scrunchy face.
It could be both.
No, now I see the old man. I always thought that was like an old lady. Brilliant Diamond, Sparkling Pearl. Yeah, so it is Sparkling Pearl.
Okay.
I'm
not away.
Will says risk it for the biscuit. Jamie?
Biscuits.
Biscuits. This is a... Oh, wait. If I do this Grandmaster, I get sent all the way to the end, too. Okay. So, this one is special because if you find this person in any dungeon, it will send you all the way down to the last floor of the dungeon. Which is good or bad, depending on how you want to do a playthrough. It's bad because you can't grind and get a lot of items that you wanted to do, but it's really good for, like, the really long dungeons. Oh, it's just Shiny Pearl? Brilliant Diamonds, Shining Pearl? Actually, that sounds more right, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that did like half of Dran's damage. Oh, I almost forgot. As long as no one dies in this one, I'm okay. Ooh, that was almost a little too risky for the bisky. So Jamie, which Dragon Quest game have you been playing? Because I sent you 2 of them.
I've been trying to play Joker.
Don't you need to play the first one for that? Like, I actually don't know the story.
I have not. But like I've been saying, every time I have been doing anything.
Well, I mean, like for Joker 2, Jamie specifically, don't you need to play the previous one in order to understand the story?
I honestly don't know. I've been, excuse me. Every time I turn it on, they've been freaking out.
The kids.
Even if in there another room, it's been bad.
So you can't really tell at the moment.
No, I haven't. I've barely been able to properly take them out of their case because Tater Tots have decided to stage a coup like every other day.
Sounds like kids.
Yeah, no, they've been having some pretty bad meltdowns.
Sounds like kids. I blame Chris's genetics.
No. Oh, you've not met my family. My family nuts.
I've never met a single member of your family, Jamie.
Sounds like my father's side of the family.
Janine has met my dad. Actually, she has met my whole family.
I mean, she went to your guys' wedding.
Yeah.
Again, the only surviving members on my father's side of the family are me and 2 of my actual blood brothers, and that's it.
My mom has similar issues. She has a couple of okay.
You and me, we're like brothers, but only closers.
Now that's just disturbing.
That is
I
actually
a quote from something.
No, that was from SpongeBob, and I didn't realize that was actually a changed scene, because apparently the original scene was SpongeBob licking Squidward's chest and area and everything.
Okay.
Like, apparently, I saw the scene where Squidward and SpongeBob shared a heart when he said that when he lifted up his shirt, but apparently there's a scene where SpongeBob lifts up his shirt and starts licking him all over.
That's not a way to enjoy squid.
Like, some people like it raw.
Not a fan of it raw.
I don't think squid is good raw. Octopus and squid, yes.
Okay.
What?
I think we're breaking Will.
I break him all the time.
I've been broken.
I'm sorry, Will. If I did, it's not intentional.
I've been broken for years. I don't think I can be more broken. I think
bet?
we'll take that as a challenge.
I was gonna say, wanna bet?
Oh, don't say that around my dad. It's challenge accepted with him.
Well, one of these Pokemon randomizer races, I will break you.
You can't. My Emerald one just about broke me.
Oh yeah, your Emerald run. Your randomizer Nuzlocke run.
I will not pick that back up.
I mean, I am constantly breaking my coworkers.
And now I have a crystal again that you can try to break me with that one.
Oh, don't worry, Will. One day we're like, I was discussing this with Emoto on the drive back here, back to my apartment, and I was like mentioning how there is like we were discussing potential plans because like we were enjoying the randomizer race, and I feel like everyone is enjoying it, and And the plan is to continue it, but we were planning to maybe do some more unique stuff for it. Okay, so yeah, this is the pinpoint of major story progress, right? This was one of that
No, that's why we hadn't continued.
Yeah, because like this one would cause the whole game to change a little bit, and we would miss out on certain things.
Yeah.
There was like monsters and stuff that we were really wanting to grab.
Yeah. So let me just go around and check, because we did make like different eggs. Okay, we got the Sky Dragon egg. I need to double check a couple places.
Ouch.
You okay?
You okay?
No, just sneezes make every nerve in my body just feel like I'm being zapped with lightning.
Oh, nerve issues. I am sorry.
Yep, fibromyalgia, not fun.
Nope.
Except, especially when the chronic storm hits. That's when I just... Yeah, well, what now?
Let's see.
Ah, that's what now.
It's called Lava Men, but it's not behind Traveler's Gate. Foreign masters might not come. Right, yeah, I did that. Let's see. Mick. Tato, I did that. I believe I did the Catfly monster too. Oh yeah, and I did, God, now that those old men, Jamie, you kind of ruined it for me now, because I always thought those were
What
old
did I
ladies.
do?
I thought those always old ladies.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was like, I always thought they were old ladies. Now they changed to old mans in my head.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, this guy is a dead knight, which has to be before the Gate of Anger. So this would be lost if I don't do this specifically. So
Old men and... What about old men and old ladies?
okay, so hey, let me show you, Will. See this one? I always thought this was an old lady based on the front, because it looked like that was a chin. But then when you look on the side and look on the front a little bit, Jamie was like, that's an old man. And I was like, now I can't unsee it as an old man. I always thought this was an old lady.
Those were old men.
No, I always thought that was a kid, and then forever, I always thought they were old ladies.
I always thought they were old men.
No, not for me, though. Jamie changed my perspective.
If you turn it upside down, it looks like a rabbit.
Let's see. I think we can make a rock slime with a dead knight, or technically I can make a Skeletor beast, but that requires using a golem, and I don't want to use a golem for that. I can make a Mad Spirit though. Mad Spirit looks interesting. Mad Spirit, we can try making a Dead Noble. We can make another Skeletor, but that's with the dragon, so that's also good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could breed it with a bird, maybe this could work. Actually, I need to double check. How do you, memories? How do you save state? Again on the analog pocket. God freaking dang it. I love doing save states. Oh, is it up and... There we go. Alright. The question is this gonna be a male or female? I could try... I'll try making a mad spirit. I think we can have more versatility with a mad spirit. Unless you want me to try to make a rock slime.
I'm trying to remember if Mad Spirit's a high level one or not.
I think it's later. It's definitely not a monster that we can get for a little bit. I need to find a bird family, though. Do we have a bird family?
What about the vulture dude? The chimera?
Oh, Dracky's a bird. The chimera? What chimera?
Oh, we didn't get a chimera in this game.
No, we might be in a previous one. Dracky is the only bird one I can use. You want to say goodbye to Dracky?
We can't. Dracky's not hard to track down.
Oh, Dracky is a male, though. Well, I did save state it, so...
Why?
Let's see if this makes anything.
Smoochy kiss.
He's making babies in Dark Prince. I've run out of materials.
See, so Jamie, in Dark Prince, it's all about synthesizing, like combining the monsters. There's no quote-unquote breeding. But in this game, it's all about smoochies and one-night stands.
I made too many. I ran out of material.
This is what happens when...
I need to get new materials because there's nothing new I can make with all the monsters I have.
I showed Will the wiki, Jamie, and now he's been synthesizing a lot.
I need new monsters, and I can't get anything new until we move on further.
Okay.
So I'm stuck.
Can I ask for one spoiler?
Sure.
What?
Is it like Fusion Ha? Please tell me it's like Fusion Ha.
I wish.
They don't actually do a fusion hall. You just see like lights and everything, and then they just be like,
just one jumps up on your screen, the next one jumps up, and then they fly up, and then it just sparkles, light, and then there's your new monster. And either sparkles come up from all around him, or there's none. And that will determine whether it's a shiny, powerful monster or a normal meh monster.
I could technically make a bone slave, but we can also find bone slaves, so I don't want to do that. I can make a rock slime, but I don't have any burbs that are female. Maybe I could try getting a burb. Should I try getting a burb?
Burb hunt.
Burb hunt.
Why
Burb
not? Why
hunt.
not?
I mean, this is the only breeding that I can do at the moment. And everything else is just waiting on the progress. Let's see. Have that. Warp staff is good. 1 rib is fine. How many pork chops? 1 pork chop. Beef jerky's 3. How many love waters do I have? I'll put 2. How many herbs do I have? 6. I'm selling those. You get an herb every single time you complete a dungeon, so you can just do Traveler's Gate over and over and you get an herb. I guess you could say herbs are like the infinite money you can get, but they're only 6 gold.
It's 6 gold guaranteed, at least.
6 gold guaranteed, but if you're trying to make like hundreds and hundreds of money, that's a lot. Yeah, there's no way I can get a sirloin, so I'm gonna have to just try to get a big rooster from here. Yay, Mike, thank you for the resub for 30 months. Here was my resub, Will.
One, my Prime sub thing is still in use. It has not expired on that person, and even by the time it's expired, I've already got somebody who gifted me a sub.
I'm waiting on you when you're gonna give me your Prime sub for the first time ever.
By the time I actually finally do, the person who usually gives me a sub will have forgotten to have gifted me a sub.
You said sandwiches, Jamie?
All I hear is Prime Sub. The only thing that comes to mind is sandwiches.
Well, actually, what's your favorite sandwiches?
I like banh mi, but I have to be really careful about lime.
Ooh. I haven't, like, with lime with banh mi's, they are always optional. Or I haven't got, like, my favorite types of banh mi is like, you don't oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Like, the bread's like the best part, though. Don't get me wrong, the sauce and stuffing's fantastic.
Yeah.
But the bread supporting it is just delicious.
I think my problem is that some places use too much breading, which just makes it feel like it's just breading and not like good stuff in it. I like a good decent mixture of vegetables. I like a couple strands of jalapeno just for like an extra kick, and a little bit of sauce, not over sauce. I like the vegetable crunches, and that's it. Like, I think my favorite is that the meat is not too much, because it's like I like to have a less meat and less bread and have more vegetable crunch, but I like to have everything like that together. I think that would be my perfect banh mi, is just like not too much meat, not too much bread, a little bit of sauce, a couple strands of jalapeno, and then stuff it with like vegetables.
Yeah, Western got me hooked.
Will, Mike's messaged you on.
Yeah. I saw it.
Yep.
And yeah. Later.
Yep.
With that. Anyway.
Actually, I still want to go. I still want to go back to Western to see what changes has been to Western. You know what's funny?
Oh, there were some major changes that had to happen for our old dorms.
Oh, really?
Because of the tree falling down.
Wait, in Fairhaven?
Yeah.
Like recently?
A few years ago.
A few years ago, really? Jesus. What happened?
Pretty much one of the trees just fell over.
I'm gonna have to use a rib, or I'm gonna keep using beef jerky. Is that the original golem? Yes, that's the original golem, and it's a reference to the golem from the first Dragon Quest game. What monsters do I have? These are my main ones. I don't have a lot, especially since like this game has a very, very limited not selection, but very limited number of monsters you can keep in the farm. The green dragon is literally just a dragon. Oh, come on! Big Rooster's not coming to me?
Next me wonder if we have a limit in Dark Prince, or is there no limit?
I really hope there's no limit, because that would make the game much more enjoyable, because I don't like limits.
I have yet to figure out there's a limit, because every time I get to a certain amount, I just start synthesizing, which drops me down so much. And then, of course, you get the eggs that hatch to level 1.
Oh, oh, shoot. Oh, I ran out of space. Actually, hold on. I want to double check something. What did I have? Nothing good. All right. You know what? I'm going to restart that. We are restarting that, so save states. You know, I did say I not want to do like save states a lot, but you know what? I technically would have restarted that anyway. It's only the breedings that probably I like save stating is a bit loose on my end now. Will, what's your favorite sandwich?
Usually go with either a turkey or an Italian hero. You can't have the Italian hero no more because they're this stuff in there that's made of them.
Can you just have like meatballs, red sauce, and that's it? Really?
I could do a meatball sub, but the sausage is
Is the sausage the only thing that that makes it the hero?
Is the prop. No, the Italian hero, it's got the salami and then pepperoni and stuff, which that's pork.
Mmm.
It's got a lot of different meats, which is good stuff. And it's loaded with vegetables too, which I really like.
Actually, Jamie, is there a lot of Vietnamese restaurants near you where you live?
Not really. There's not a lot. There's, in terms of like, there's like Chinese, and there's a sushi restaurant.
Yeah, cause like I've just been like living with in Washington for the most of my life, so that's why I'm just like I'm not used to non-Asian restaurants around me. Oh, I'm actually curious about this. What stack was this at?
Didn't specify.
Really?
Mm-mm. They tried to keep it as anonymous as possible.
I'm gonna see like based on the footage.
But yeah, there's a lot of variety, but at the same time, there's not a lot of variety, if that makes sense. There's a lot of there's a lot of good restaurants around here, but they're expensive, so we haven't really had a lot of adventure. But I did get to try the legendary Portillo's cake.
Portillo's?
Yes, it is a hot dog restaurant that is absolutely famous for its chocolate cake. Don't get me wrong, their hot dogs are beautiful and fantastic. But, in my opinion, you go there for the cake. Or the cake shake.
Makes sense.
They literally put a whole slice of cake in a shake.
Yeah, I remember seeing those videos, and I'm just like, that's a little bit too much cake for me.
Oh, but the cake is good.
A lot of sugar.
It is, but the cake is 100% worth it. It is the best chocolate cake I have ever had in my life.
I mean, I'll have it once, but I will likely not fully finish it.
It is surprisingly not as intense as I thought it would be. It's not overly sweet, but it is very intense. It focuses more on the chocolate than the sweetness. but it is.
I can get around that.
It's a very rich cake.
Also, when I'm looking at
but
this,
it
when I'm looking at this video, I think it's in the one of the earlier stack. It says I showed stack 3.
Which makes sense. That one had some big trees around it.
I mean, I assumed it's one of those stacks, not the stacks we were close to, because like stack 8 was not really close to trees.
No, it would have had to go through another stack.
Yep.
They've had to do some renovations because of it, from what I understand.
Yeah, because now there's a hole in someone's dorm.
Oh, just a bit, smidge of a hole.
Yeah, this what happened in like 2021. Oh, this was during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we're still in the pandemic.
The
Yeah, we're still in the pandemic, but it's like not that much.
That's why it got swept under the rug so easily.
Mm-hmm. Especially since like 2020, and this was like updated in January 2021. So like yeah, it was still like a decent into the pandemic, and people were trying to do in-person stuff. Yeah, I would say like a good chunk of people are doing like remote work. Remote stuff during that time, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that they just gave an empty room really, because there was like plenty of them still open. This is why I'm still glad that we were able to graduate when we did, Jamie, because not having a graduation, like a physical graduation, really just kind of doesn't feel right. Did you actually do a walk, Jamie?
I did do the walk. I think Chris and I were at different times.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. I think for me, I remember going to my ex's in the early morning, and then mine was like late in the afternoon. I think I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. or something like that. Like, who goes to a graduation at 6 a.m.? I do!
Apparently Western!
Ungodly hour for me. Do not wake me until 8.
A Western is weird about their time frames.
You know what's funny is that they stream it, and I actually went online to find their stuff, and I found Lissa's graduation. I just realized I didn't change the farm. Oh. Maybe I have to complete this dungeon. Max! What's up? How you been doing? It's been a while, dude. How you been? What's up? How you been doing, my dude? Oh, Max, I beat Budokai. I completed it. You really like that clip? Dude, it's like when you said what ifs, I was like trying to find the what ifs, and I was like, oh yeah, we get to kill and everything, and I'm just like, I never realized Frieza had a missing tooth. That caught me off guard so much. For context, Jamie and Will, I played original Dragon Ball Z Budokai on the GameCube, and they had like what if scenarios where like Frieza beats and kills Goku kind of thing. And one of the ending cutscenes for Frieza was literally him smiling to the camera, and you just see him a missing tooth.
I think Goku knocked one out in the fight.
I actually don't know if he did. Honestly, I really don't know.
not the drapes.
Gonna name him DK for now. I forgot about that scene. Oh, you did too? Dang. I mean, ever since I got that scene, I do want to get other Dragon Ball. I want to get the other Budokai games to see other stuff. But I did beat entirety of Budokai. I did try get everything. I found it weird that like you can get Great Saiyaman in the game. Like I was straight up confused because the game is up to Cell Saga, yet they add Great Saiyaman to it, and I was like, why? This doesn't make any sense.
Good.
All right, this is a female. Does the
What? Frieza's proof. Frieza's missing a tooth in Budokai. It was a what if scenario. What if Frieza won?
I did enjoy it though, Max. But my personal thing with Budokai is like, man, it just doesn't feel like it aged well.
A lot of games didn't age well.
All right, I got Big Rooster. I am good. I'm gonna change that farm so that they can go to sleep.
Ugh.
Any childhood games that... Actually, wait, Jamie, what other childhood games that you played? Because I know you haven't told me a lot about yours. I know you play like a few Dragon Quest games.
Heavy Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, early Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 2 that was actually Final Fantasy 4.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites that is not super well known is called Rhapsody.
Don't know about that one.
No, it's almost unknown. It's by NIS, the same people who do Disgaea.
Mm.
They have a turn-based RPG where the heroine has to rescue the handsome prince from a cougar,
Oh my.
and her attacks are desserts. Desserts she summons with a horn.
The more you talk about it, Jamie, the more I think you're just saying a fan fiction.
No, it's pretty great actually. It's like one of my... It is one of the more bizarre games that I've tried to 100%. It is really hard to 100%.
Oh, I bet. I want to go back to Shantae and play that more.
Oh, Shantae was the first game I actually managed to put serious effort into 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it like within I'd like to say a month and a half.
Mm.
Because I was on a time crunch during the summer. It was a borrowed game from a friend.
Makes sense, yeah.
And it was, even then, it was really hard to get a hold of. That was him being very extremely generous and nice.
Yeah, no, Shantae is definitely one of those games that just didn't sell well. So that's why it's like such a high demand on copies.
The main reason why he had a copy is he was a tester.
Which is cool. And now, Jamie, we get to actually own a never before released GBA sequel of it.
I know.
Did
I've been waiting for Risky's Revolution for over 20 years.
Oh, by the way, Max, we should totally play some games soon. Did you order it with the plushie? Did you manage to get the plushie?
I will find out when it comes because that was a it is a gift. I think it's the anniversary gift.
All right, yeah, Chris mentioned.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah. I remember that. I don't know. I'll have to message Chris then if he got the plushie.
That way we could compare who got what, because it's random.
That's true. That's true. I can confirm I got the plushie. So because there was an option for it. I just don't remember.
It's random.
Yeah.
It's not. You don't really get to choose which one you get. You get a surprise if you get the elephant or you get the monkey.
Oh, I didn't realize you get like one or the other.
I don't think you get both.
Well, I know it's like at least one, but I didn't realize. Oh wait, I should. I didn't realize that there are two different ones. Yeah. All right.
But
Let's go make a match.
I'm super excited about it because I honestly thought they weren't gonna do it.
I mean, with nowadays, with them having the rights, yeah, I think it was just one of those, like, it was wait to see. Max, Mike's
I don't
calling
think
you.
they expected their game to take off as much as it did.
I mean,
the first one didn't do so well.
I mean, even if it didn't sell well, it got a cult fan base. Like, it's like some of the games that have a cult fan base a little bit.
Well, it has the difficulty of Metroid and the side-scrolling aspects, but it has the uniqueness of, like, Dance Dance Revolution to be able to cast spells.
That's true. I gotta train up this. What game? Dragon Ball Z Budokai. On the GameCube, the one that, remember you saying that you love Mr. Satan's present thingy. Or are you talking about what Jamie's talking about, Shantae? Actually, when is that coming out again? I remember.
I don't know.
Either.
Shantae's one of my. It's really, the first game is really hard. It was way back when the phrase Nintendo hard was a thing.
I mean, Nintendo does make some hard games, like the what was it? The Mario Wonder is decently hard.
But yeah, it was a game that really pushed the Game Boy to its absolute limits and then pushed beyond.
It is really impressive how much of a limitation you put onto people. They get how creative they can get sometimes.
Not to mention it was like the only game that acknowledged the switch over from Game Boy Color to Game Boy Advance and used it in their game as a mechanic.
Oh, you know what, with Risky Revenge, right? This is, they're gonna, it's close to getting sold out completely, because it is ending on April 7th, and I think when is it gonna come out?
I'm just really happy that they switched shippers.
It's coming out in October, so we're not gonna get it until like fall. Jamie.
That's more than okay.
As long as it arrives. Like, I was genuinely worried at that time where you like ordered like those Shantae stuff, and it was like it was not arriving for like over a year for you.
Yeah, this new they got a new I don't know what you would call it, shipper
Supplier or whatever.
Supplier company.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. They were much faster than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
Very reliable too.
I know there's a couple limited run games that I regret not purchasing. And that was like the collector's editions for Tetris Effect Connected on the for the PS5 and One Shot. And it's like I was looking at those collector's edition, and unfortunately, because it's limited run, they are selling like an arm and a leg for them.
Mm-hmm.
Which really sucks. Because I especially want One Shot because I do genuinely like that game. Recommend it for any of you guys. It's on the Switch though, at least.
Mm.
What's World Leaf? World Leaf is the... Yeah, I can't get that right now. I wonder when they're actually going to showcase Dragon Quest 12 for the first time.
I don't know. I do know that there's definitely gonna be a ripple because the grandfather of it all.
You mean like what do you mean with grandfather? You mean Akira or what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna get like Sandland, which is coming out. Oh.
Hi, Pulp dude.
I don't know if I want to fight him because I have like a big rooster that I'm just training up to breed.
In that case, you may not want to risk it just because.
Yeah, I might not do it at this time.
It would put you at a severe disadvantage.
Yep. But with specifically Sandland that gets coming out later this month. I pre-ordered it because I was like interested in it already because it looked interesting. I was gonna wait for a sale, but with the passing of Akira, I was like, I'll decide to get it because I do want to see what of his like last completed works was gonna be like. It's also that it is Akira Toriyama's birthday today, or at least in Japan, April 5th. He would have been 69 today.
He will be missed. He really shaped a whole genre.
I mean, yeah, he did the golden age of shonen. He literally shaped the modern standard for it. Heck, even the creator of shonen, which was Astro Boy, mangaka, called him the next heir to his throne, in a sense.
And that says something.
That says a lot. Like, if a pioneer or originator says that, that's like pure honor. Also, thanks, Biz. Thank you for the 39 months. Jesus, man. 39 months we've been, like, knowing each other. It's a long time. I mean, it's not, like, exact, but it's, like, that's still a long time. I've been doing good. How you been, dude, Biz? I was, like, we're going through some memories, and as I play through this game, talking about, like, future games, like Akira Toriyama's, like, Sandland and stuff. And, yeah. And then, like, I was talking to Max earlier, he dropped by, and I mentioned how I beat Dragon Ball Z Budokai on the GameCube. But yeah, how you been doing, dude? More adventures. Yeah, I heard from Mike that you were gonna do a lot more traveling. By the way, Jamie, how are you feeling right now?
Tired, but that is okay.
Alright.
Sorry for the stiffling.
No worries. I think what we could do is I can at least do the Dungeon of Anger once I get the breeding, because I think that should be the last thing we are capable of doing at the moment. If that's okay with you, Jamie.
Mm-hmm. I just need to be in bed before 10:30.
It is. Yeah, it's almost 10. So yeah, if we should be able to do one at least one time. The overall theme changes when you get to the last dungeon floor, but yeah, no, the overall theme in general is really cool. This game is like such a childhood game for me that I remember a lot of these songs. Classic Game Boy games are really nice. You know what sucks is that I wish this game was put onto the Switch.
Uh-huh. I mean, they added quests for Camelot.
That's true. You know what? Also, one thing, Jamie, slight spoiler, but also is this more of like a unfortunate thing that Will and I discovered. So in Dragon Warrior Monster, like this game, there is a way to trade monsters, or more so give monsters, because when you battle another person, you put like an ante, and the monster then becomes like, if you win, then you can use that you can bet that monster and give it to the other person. Like the loser gives the monster up to the winner, right? That's the only way you can really give a monster from one version to another.
It's kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah. Apparently in Dark Prince, you cannot give each other any monsters. There's no way to help each other. Nothing.
That's kind of sad.
It's sad because like Will was willing, I was willing to help Will, and Will was willing to help me by giving each other monsters.
Would have given him my Lord of Dragovians. He would have been able to defeated that one rank so easily.
Exactly. But
all through the first round. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna harp about it. I just find it a little sucky that you can't give monsters to each other, because that was kind of somewhat of a staple in the original.
I did not expect to mow through that rank as quickly as I did.
Oh, looks like
as easily as I did.
No worries. Looks like my Sandland, I just got an email from Amazon saying my Sandland got delayed to the 29th. It's not that big of a deal. I got a lot of games. It's gonna be on a Monday now, which I assume it's only because of just how many people really want to pre-order. Like, here's the thing. Ever since Akira died, like Dragon Ball manga copies that used to be around and you could find them in any library and stuff like that are now almost impossible to find right now. Just because of how many people really wanted to respect him. I do want to get a complete collection of a Dragon Ball manga. That is one of my bucket list goals, for sure.
One of his underrated ones was Dr. Slump. It's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really good.
I need to read that too. I've been curious about that. Why am I getting Mad Raven? This should have been...
Actually, yes, Dr. Slump does show in some Dragon Ball.
Oh, I might know why. The Deadite might be a female. That's why. That means I could have just gotten a rock slime, really.
You say... Oh, wait, you didn't save state.
I did save state. I'm just like, what other monster would be useful in terms of like getting? I guess Rogue Knight. Like the knight there, I get Babel, a poison, Skullroo. Oh yeah, that kangaroo thing. A Mad Goose.
Mad Goose?
Yeah, Magoose, Lipsy, Mad Hornet. I can't make a Archdemon. I guess I could try Skull Rider. Medusa Eye. I don't have an Archdemon. I don't have an ogre. No, can't do that one. Yeah, there's not much options for it. Rogue Knight would have been the only option that I would have been interested in. And I don't even know if I have one. Dorinia! Biz, you still... Oh, yeah. Biz, as Mike is asking you, how you doing, Dorinia? How you been doing, my dude? How's April treating ya? What the frick is a symbol for material? Ah, I only have Mad Knight as the materia monster. I guess Mad Raven is... I'm just gonna stick with Mad Raven at this point. Because I don't think there's many good monsters I can get. And I don't want Jamie to stay up too much longer.
That's all good.
Oh, first and foremost, I'm gonna put sleep. Because I don't want... just in case. Good source good. Got a regional this weekend. I'm currently playing multi-world mod between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Oh! Actually, you know what? It was interesting. Emoto and I were discussing as a possible race run, Will. For the randomizer races. Potentially doing a multi-world, multi-generation map race. Like that.
That sounds like it could break somebody.
I mean, I want to break Chris
I'm
at one
already
point.
broken.
I want to break Chris. But yeah,
I feel
good.
like I just got broken right there with it.
Matt, it's really hard to break Chris with a map. His sense of direction is like supernaturally spooky.
Makes sense. Well, good luck with it, Durunia, by the way.
And I wish I were kidding about that, but I've witnessed him like pull off some directional nonsense that shouldn't have been accomplishable, but he did it.
Makes sense.
He also has to navigate for me because I can't even do video games in a straight line.
I mean, that's a given, unfortunately. Even me
You've
knowing
seen
you.
it happen.
I
Like,
get
Jamie,
that.
where'd you go? Over here? It's like, that's not even close to where we need to be. Oh.
I swear I'm not doing this on purpose, guys.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate has been interesting because of that.
Will's still waiting. Will's still
Every
waiting.
every time I think that I would have the money to be able to get it, something comes up.
I've
Yeah, this last thing
gone
is
on
that-
sale once.
I mean, it's gone on sale twice, technically, but it's not more than 10%.
But it is well worth the money.
Yep. Also witnessed this guy buy $250 worth of Pokemon cards, built a whole deck in a week, went 0-3, and then sold everything back and just left. Like, bruh. I mean, if they wanted to do that, kudos to them. Actually, wait, is 0-3 means that they lost 3 times or won 3 times? I thought it was 3-0 that usually means they won 3 times. I think that means they lost 3 times and they just sold everything because they were just sick of everything. Okay, yeah, they lost 3. Yeah, I mean, understandable. They just thought they could build a deck and ended up being a crap shot. I still want to go back and actually build a deck of Pokemon cards.
I've never gotten to play a game of tabletop gaming Pokemon.
We can technically play it together, Jamie.
Oh, yeah, but I don't even know how to play.
I mean, there's a couple ways we can do it. We can play through this... Actually, wait. Do you and Chris have the expansion pass or not?
We do have the expansion
Pass?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can play the GB C version, which in itself is still broken, but we can play that in a sense. So you just have to play it, get some cards, and that's it. The other option is that we play Tabletop Simulator and possibly play through there too.
I don't know. I just know I'm really bad at games.
I mean, it's all card luck, and Will knows this.
Yes,
Which
it is.
Pokemon board game?
I have a Pokemon board card game thing with me that I can bring with me.
Which Pokemon board game? Like Monopoly,
With our
or
next
like the
friend
Master
get-together.
Quest, or...
We could play any Pokemon board game. Like, I even downloaded the Master Quest version. I remember playing that once with Justin and a couple other people. I don't know if Justin remembers that.
I actually had a garage sale version of it for a while.
The multi-world though is crazy. So much. If you're doing multi-world of anything, Darunia, I've seen it, and yes, it can go crazy. So if you're managing to do that, and actually maintaining your sanity, I consider that you're really good. I want to play Pokemon board game too. The Master Trainer one or Master Quest one. I mean, whenever we decide to do another tabletop sim. Actually, wait. I don't think Mike has tabletop sim. Play Pokemon. Sorry. Oh, you mean like Pokemon Multi-World one? Yeah. I've heard.
Sorry.
I'll play Pokemon. Sorry. Like, oh, the board game. Sorry.
I'm confused.
I have no idea. It's hard to tell. Okay, yeah, it's Pokemon Sorry. Like the board game. Oh, great. All three of my monsters are poisoned.
Lovely.
I'm going to name you Pig. Because you...
I almost bought a Pokemon Monopoly game once, but I refrained from it.
Why?
I didn't know there was a Pokemon. Sorry, that's
I
awesome.
don't exactly know why. I just stopped myself from doing it. I can't remember why I did it. I shouldn't have.
I mean, I'm not surprised that there's a Monopoly or a Sorry one. Pokemon's literally a multi-billion-dollar franchise in many different areas. I'll be more surprised if they didn't touch certain board games. Not every single board game. I mean, like, very certain ones, but yeah. If anyone poisoned my team and asked to join like that, how dare you even... I was gonna... I mean, like, yeah. Dorino, you make a good point, yes. I'm mainly bringing any monster on to use them as breeding fodder at this point. Because I have set monsters already planned. I've already told Will this during Dark Prince's playthrough. So I'll let you know about when we get to it, Jamie. Because I already have plans of what to do for 2 monsters. Because one of them is going to be Lily again, guaranteed. We're getting Lily back, no matter what.
OP.
I made a Lily in my Dark Prince playthrough.
Yee.
Actually, Will hasn't made a Lily. Will? Make a Lily.
I made 2 of them.
Oh, you made 2 of them. Cool. Lily has a twin now.
I made 1 that I'm keeping and 1 to make into whatever the heck I feel like using it to.
And then there is one monster, I'm not going to spoil it right now, that I told Will that is in this game specifically, it's like the best and most OP monster you can get in any different ways. I think it's like even better than the ultimate supposed monster of this version of this game.
Was it the tanky monster you were telling me about in Dark Prince?
Yep.
That I already grabbed?
Yep.
That supposedly, if we have, we're just showing off.
Yep.
You know the one that I made for that's supposed for the other X monster that it's another color of it. They look the same, but just one's still one color, the other one's another color. The other one doesn't say that we're showing off. It just says something else to it, and it's like, how are this one's showing off, but this one's not?
I'm pretty sure Jamie would know exactly what monster and why it's so OP if I tell her exactly what monster it is.
Maybe? I don't honestly
And
know.
what level was I supposed to keep my monsters to again?
Mid 30s, mid 30s.
Okay, that one tank monster that I do have, he has not broken level 30 yet.
Well, also keep in mind, as we learned, synthesizing monsters are like 10 levels more than what they are currently, usually.
I know, but it has not broken level 30. And it's gonna take a lot to break level 30, even with just the regular bumper ball. I have to use the bonus bumper ball just to break 30.
Will's cheating.
I have to use the ×2, which gives me ×2 on the money, so I'm gonna be brave. Yes, I have to break things.
Mike, I actually bought the DLC that was the molehill because I do want to grind my monsters a little bit better, and I know that metal slimes are really good for that. And while I could try to look for it, I think it would be a lot faster in terms of specifically grinding. I don't have big intentions on using the molehill for like materials in some senses, unless it's like really, really needed in many areas. I plan to use it mainly for grinding purposes. Jamie, you want to take a guess what monster that I'm thinking of that like is super OP? I know you've heard of it. I'm pretty sure you did.
Probably. There's a few that are...
Like, it is actually a really, really tough monster to beat. And I think it's like notorious in any Dragon Quest game. Well, all my monsters are poisoned again.
You're the poisons.
This is why we need Lily, because she can antidote us really easily.
This is why I like my monsters in Dark Prince. I always make sure that they have at least a move to remove the poison.
Yeah, I have at least one of those. Poison in the early games was like, tiny metal. Yeah.
Possible tiny metal.
No, it is.
Oh, it is a tiny metal?
Yep. Unfortunately, tiny metals are really, really tough to get. And I will confirm there is a portal that we can get from the tiny metals man if we get enough tiny metals. And that's asking a lot. Too bad that, unlike Dark Prince, when you level up, you can't get fully healed. In Dark Prince, Jamie.
Only.
Yeah, in Dark Prince, Jamie, if your monster levels up, it instantly fully heals with whatever.
I've noticed that. It's been really nice.
Oh, it's like Dark Prince has so much good quality of life that is not present in this game. Like, this is a tough game in itself. Like, there's so many brutal aspects. The only reason why I'm not fully hating it is because I already know what to expect. If I play this for the first time, my god, this is not an easy game for any beginner.
You'd rage.
Yeah, I've raged a lot. I unfortunately raged on a lot of like classic games because I just didn't grow up with it. This game is definitely one of those games that just does not age well. I hope the Joker series, once I actually get to playing them, Jamie, is a lot better in a lot of ways. Because I want to get Joker 1, which is not too hard to get. And Joker 3 is just I just need to get the fan translation for it. Because it was never released in America. I'm going straight to the hole. When I find a hole, I'm going straight into a hole. I'm all poisoned. I hate the poison. Especially when all my monsters are poisoned. Not one, all.
Yeah, that force synthesized monster is a freaking mimic. Yeah, we've been finding canna boxes. They're not mimics, they're canna boxes.
Canna boxes?
That's what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
The mimics are a freaking a greenish color.
Oh yeah.
It's the updated mimic.
You have to do a force synth to make a freaking mimic.
I prefer calling these things mimics.
Either way, it's like, why give me a force synth just to make that one, when later I have to do another force synth to make another one creature. I don't want to do force synths. This monster's going to cost me so much. I'll have too much money at the end that I won't know what to do with. And my monsters that will be on the main team and reserves will be too high of a level. They'll be more overpowered. Because the monsters I have right now, none of them are good enough for me to use to get these creatures leveled up.
That's called grinding.
Exactly. I have to do some grinding, no choice, with the monsters that I have for the main and reserves. So then I'll be doing more grinding, so then they'll be more over-leveled. It's no choice. If I want to get that almighty. So I just do nope, I'm not going to do it. I just wait for post-game.
Yeah, I was gonna say just either wait or just don't go after it.
I wait for post-game and then I'll go after that X monster, because forget that one. There's other X monsters just to get them done for 4 cents, and I'm going, no thank you, I wait.
Yeah, Jamie, when we learned last stream about 4th synth monsters, it annoyed Will. It very much annoyed Will.
4 synths?
Trying to figure out how the heck do we do it?
Do you understand the synthesizing breeding mechanic in Dark Prince? Or
I haven't gotten that far yet.
okay, well, so basically synthesizing is pretty much breeding in this game. Depends on the order in a sense, but also doesn't. But pretty much you breed 2 monsters, you make a monster, right? That's the general gist of it, right? 4th synth is pretty much that you can see a family tree within all these monsters all the way up to their grandparents, pretty much. And the force synthesizing means is that you need to use 4 different monsters in a very specific combination way. Like 2 monsters need to breed together. It doesn't matter how they breed. And then other 2 monsters need to breed with each other. It doesn't matter how they breed. And you then need to breed their offsprings together in order to make the thing.
That's complicated.
Yep.
It is. I'm not happy. Apparently I did it before without realizing I had done it. And
Mike Biz responded.
Just doing a 4 synth while knowing that I'm doing it. My brain just wanted to say, nope, not having it.
God, I hate the AoE attacks. And they move first, too. I actually don't think I'll be able to beat Battle Rex this time because I'm running out of MP and HP. I either need to find a priest very soon because I'm getting super unlucky with all these portal findings, and these monsters keep poisoning me and fireballing me. I feel like I've never gotten this difficult before. Oh my god, there's the hole. I think it was like the last area I checked. Like, I absolutely need a priest. If I don't find a priest, I don't think I'm gonna win. I mean, the good news is I got a lot of meat. Monsters, beware my meat. It's always the same monsters, too. That thing is way too fast. Would you stop casting Fireball? For Pete's sake, just make mercy and don't do Fireball. Like, is it ever possible to have the monsters not do Fireball? I'm getting to a point where I don't think I'll beat... Yeah, I think I'm getting to a point where I'm running out of, like, options. There it is. This is the last chance I could possibly get for a priest room. Nope. I need to find a priest enemy. I really do. Actually, you know what? I have a couple of these warp staff. I should have brought a potion.
Oh, okay. Speaking of Dark Prince, I need to go open my treasure chest.
Yeah, I'm not fighting the dragon kids.
You're not fighting the dragon kids?
Yeah. Because, like, they're gonna hurt me.
Don't you have no choice?
Do I have to fight one? I don't think so. What was the trigger for this one?
He was fighting the dragon kids.
Maybe one. I don't think I had to. It's a risky maneuver, that's the issue. Because it's a good thing I have. Because, like, I lose poison. I think Hale's dead. Oh, no! I spammed! I spammed!
The pain. Meaty treats. What I do not want.
Oh yeah, so I did have to talk to one egg.
Just freaking tracks every other egg. Omelet, anyone?
I don't know. Do dragon kids make good omelets, Jamie?
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna lose the tiny medal we got, but yeah. Dran doesn't have any MP. Hale's gone, and I'm poisoned. So, and I don't have any more healing.
I didn't really start the Pokemon TCG game. I might go play that.
Do it.
Yeah,
I think
there's an update.
I think Battle Rex is like over 200 HP, at least.
I believe so. I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't keeping track last time.
Let me double check. Quit. Well, we tried our best. We got really bad RNG roll on that one.
God, your RNG though and Dark Prince in that one
Heh.
was really bad. I opened up the wrong thing.
Well, before we go, I will prepare for next time because I will not remember. Before you go to bed, Jamie.
More than fair. I often forget what I am doing. I put things down.
Is there a way to buy antidotes?
I think there is. I'm gonna check my. I need to get a couple potions at least, because obviously I need that.
Just sworn we could buy antidotes.
I do have one antidote. I'll take that. I only have one potion. Ew, that is really bad.
That's right. Everything is capitalized in this game.
Because limitations. Let me see if this guy sells anything. Because this is the only guy I can buy stuff. Okay, I'll buy 2. So I have a total of 3 antidotes. And oh yeah, Beast Tail's the thing that tracks where the thingy is, I believe.
Yes, I believe tracks the
Oh no.
nope.
During battle, will show you if a particular monster has joined you before, and out of the battle will point you the way to the mystical portal. Okay, yeah, no, it is right. So it is the thingy. That just uses a spot, so I will not do that for now. Okay, so I only have 1 potion. That's it. So I got 3 antidotes, 1 potion, 3 love waters, a lot of beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Jamie, are you okay?
Meh.
Give me a second, Jamie. We're almost done.
Okay, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, I sound drunk and sheepy.
All right, I have 2 beef jerkies left with me, so I can take the rest. So I'm gonna sell all my herbs because I store too many herbs in the bank. You don't need to store any herbs in the bank. Cool. So I made a lot of space. Next time, Jamie, if you are able to tomorrow, I think. Will, are you good for tomorrow potentially?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good for tomorrow.
Me depends on how merciful the kids are.
I mean, hopefully you get like a... We didn't do a whole lot. We did a lot of like random stuff. Today was very little progress day. But hey, we got something. Anyway, thanks, Jamie.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. You get some rest. Please take care of yourself, Jamie.
I have to. I can't promise nothing.
Yeah, well, we'll hope to talk to you either tomorrow or Saturday. Okay?
Okie dokie.
Alright, good night, Jamie.
Night, night, everybody. Oh, okay. There, which one? There's.
Alright, well. We're gonna head it off tonight. But yeah, we'll see how things play out, and we'll see if yeah, we'll see how things play out in terms of the how things play out tomorrow, and hopefully people will get ready for, well, the supposed last race of the entire crystal randomizer race. You ready for that, Will?
As ready as I'll ever be.
You don't sound too confident in yourself. I'm just it's by the sound of it.
It's because of Morty.
Okay. So you just need to find Morty. That's it, right?
As soon as I find Morty, then I can take on his gym. I know where his gym is. It's just I gotta find him, do the stuff at Burn Tower, and like just to get him to go back to his gym. Then I could go take on his gym and get his badge, and then finish up the Elite Four. Because I know where the other two are, but I want to finish Morty and get his badge. Because I need Surf.
Yeah, I just need to find Chuck, and then I'll be able to like fly around finally. Well, let's find out, all right? So, yeah. For those lurking, yeah, we're going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hopefully come back with more of this maybe tomorrow. If not, thanks, Biz. You have a good rest of your night. I'll hope to catch you again. We need to play some games again and hang out. Let me know whenever you want to play and do stuff. I will see you on the 10th at least. Actually, wait. What day is the 10th? That's a Wednesday, right? That's a Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be coming back from work, so we won't be able to hang out right away. We get to hang out for a little bit. But yeah, let's play some games sometime soon, dude. Maybe with Max and the others. Well, yeah. Tomorrow I probably will play more Dragon Monsters something. And then this Saturday is the last supposed session of our randomizer race. We'll play it by ear, how long, and if we need another session, per se. But I predict that this Saturday will be the last, for sure. And Will, let's hopefully you get, like, you find Morty.
I know certain places where I can go check. One of them being that I didn't know that that was opened up already after completing that. Yeah, the Slowpoke well. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it was opened.
Yeah. I need to check my map again. And then see, I know there's a couple places I can go to now with Surf and Strength at my disposal. I realized that getting Waterfall in the Ice Cave was a waste of time because there is absolutely no location outside of the Toho Falls that you require to use Waterfall. That is literally it, and I already checked all of Toho Falls. So yeah. But yeah, no, that's the plan. I hope everyone has a good rest of your night. Thank you, Will, for joining. And I'll at least see you guys hopefully tomorrow for more games and more fun, more chill time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I'll catch you in another stream, but it'll be mine or someone else's. Will, you have any last words?
Nope.
Sounds good. All right. Take care, guys. Goodbye.